dig it. Go cool and add a ball, and I'm looking for some action. But like Mick Jagger said, I can't.
Good afternoon.
No satisfaction.
I've been using the Helm Compact 1 for about 5 months now, so I feel it's time to do an appraisal on it. So let's get it up and I'll tell you what I think.
Break it down.
I'm frequently asked, is the condensation any worse in the Helm 1 Compact now all the mesh inner has been removed? Well, despite the removal of that, I don't find it any less well ventilated than the original Helm 1. I do use this small door on stuffy nights. You can either have it fully closed or you can have it on mesh, and that does keep the air flowing in the tent well. I do like these new clips. You can now clip the footprint onto the outer and stow it away with the footprint. You couldn't do that on the old one. Well, you could if you tied knots. The poles are the same alloy as the original ones. They are shorter, but obviously there's more of them, so when you bunch them together they're broader. The bag that the tent comes in I ditched very early on. It's over-engineered, a little bit too heavy. I generally just pack the tent away in the lower compartment of my rucksack. Obviously if it's wet I'll detach the inner, put the inner in a dry bag and just stow it away from the wet outer. I'm often asked, do I recommend a footprint for this tent? Well, the answer is yes. Although an extra weight, I think that's 200 grams, it does cut down on ground rising water vapour. So more often than not you can pack your tent away dry if you use one. Obviously that's dry on the inside, not dry on the outside. So do I have any gripes? I have a few, but then again, too few to mention. Well, my first gripe is the inner colour. As you can see, it's white. Well, obviously that shows every mark. They should have gone for a darker colour, been a lot nicer. Going out points, there's only 4. I think this could do with 8, but it's an easy mod to do, and that's something I will be doing before the winter season sets in. So what do I think overall? For strength and bad weather performance, this tent punches far above its weight. Value wise, it's great too. I've seen it as low as £140. Is it as good as a Hillyberg Sulu? No. But then again, it doesn't cost £1,000 and it's lighter. Would I camp 4 seasons in this tent? Yes, with confidence. Would I camp on a summit in this tent? Yes, I would. But I'd be very mindful not to pitch it broadside into the wind. Aerodynamics are very important with this tent, and you need to take that into consideration when you're pitching it. So in conclusion, it's very much like the old Helm 1, and you'll hear me mentioning confidence a lot in this video, and that's what this tent instills. Great price, good weight, fantastic strength, and just the right size to make it stable in bad weather. Yeah, I am confident in this tent. Right, now all the gassing's over, time to cook some grub. I'm absolutely starving. chicken chow mein. Lush. Good evening from the Norfolk coast. Just witnessed the most spectacular sunset, made even more special by the fact I never thought there was going to be one. It's been cloudy all day here, and suddenly just a crack opened up in the clouds and the sun just came tumbling through. Fantastic. All tucked up in bed. Got my 4-season bag tonight. It's definitely started to turn cooler. I have the gentle sounds of the waves to sing me a lullaby tonight. So I'll speak to you guys in the morning. Yum. This Jetboil skillet is like a Tory MP. Nothing sticks to it. Good morning from the coast. Had a fantastic night's sleep. Rained quite heavily last night. Tent performed excellently as expected. Not a drop of condensation despite it being totally buttoned up all night. Dropped pretty cold as well, so I'm really glad that I bought my 4-season sleeping bag. Well, I'm just going to relax now, so I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Break it down.